we're gonna play the Book of Unwritten Tales 2 again today. We're getting near the end, so we might actually finish it this stream. When I went to work on Monday, there's a walk that I usually do on a Monday with a hiking group. In the holidays, when I wasn't working, I was doing it on Mondays and Thursdays. But because I have to work on a Monday, I can't go now. So I decided to go earlier before work and walk it on my own all the way as far as I could before work. And I saw a little bunny rabbit. And it was really cute. Like really, really cute. So fluffy. Usually wild rabbits have a bit of they're not very like fluffy. They're more like muscly. And this one was just like really, really cute. And I saw it and it looked at me and I looked at it and it looked at me and I looked at it for about 2 minutes and then it just like ran off. And then because this walk goes down the side of the river, excuse me for yawning, because it goes down the side of the river and it hasn't rained as much over the summer as it normally does. The side of the river is the bank of the river is more exposed than normal, and you can see all the random things people have thrown in it. And there was a shopping trolley in it, and it was full of rocks from where like they'd rolled down the riverbed. I really did be yawning a lot today. It was just funny to me for some reason. I don't know why. I also saw a saw in there, like a brand new looking one. So either whatever it's coated in is just really good at resisting water damage, or it's pretty new, being thrown in there. But the walking really helped. You get cramp later in my legs. and then I went to work. Speaking of work, it just reminded me I didn't take my medicine, so I will be 2 seconds while I take it. If I can find where OBS is. OBS. And I'm back. I don't know why I'm losing my voice already, but apparently I am. Right. I should probably open the game at some point, right? I'm sure that's something that I'm supposed to be doing. Right. Game. Game. Scroll. Here we are. I found it eventually. Right. I might have to turn up my voice, I think. I'm going to pause importance must. I need to pause, cross, and. Turn me up a little bit. I think that's better. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Let's see. There we go. There we go, there we go. I should probably open this so we can see what it sounds like inside. Oh, I forgot we were at this part. Might help if I were. Everything's going on today. You know, you might want to actually be able to see what's going on. Right. I am now somewhat ready to play the game. She says, hopefully.
Pharaoh Tut-Tut, the legendary ruler of Unwritten. I'd say he's well past his sell-by date. I will not talk to him. I'd throttle him after just a few sentences, and the statue wouldn't be too keen on that.
Oh dear, Pharaoh has some slight memory problems. It's quite hard to talk to.
Impressive. Looks like many engineering secrets disappeared with Lorem Ipsum. Even today, only a few could construct such a statue.
Oh, it's creepy how it follows you. Oh, it's so creepy.
We can't get the Book of the Dead by force, but we do need it.
Oop. Cryo was freaking out for a bit.
It appears that the figures want to clarify something. Something to do with the marbles on the board.
Oh, they saying that they cheated. I don't know. We don't want to go through the tunnel. She probably won't talk to Nate. There's no point leaving, so I think we only have the game to play.
16 marbles on a board. Does this have some kind of religious significance, or is it perhaps some kind of a game? 16 marbles. I will not talk to him. I'd throttle him after just a few sentences. Hi.
Hello.
Now, about this.
No, it's,
I just didn't want you to think, well...
Yes, no, it's all,
One should always talk. Talking helps.
Yeah, sure. Communication is important.
Very important. Could you please take over?
Sure.
Sometimes the pathfinding in this game is very interesting.
The murals seem to have something to do with this board with the marbles. Perhaps a kind of ritual. A board with 5, 9, 16 marbles that form a kind of pyramid. No idea what that is.
It's a game. It's a game.
Either Tut used to be much bigger, or the statue wasn't built to scale. I wonder whether there's something he's trying to compensate for.
I also love the teeth.
Hi!
Greetings, my subject.
I'm quite sure you said something about the crazy Pharaoh Tut-Tut when we were outside the pyramid.
I'm sure I'd remember that.
When we were coming in, you called yourself ugly. And I would never doubt the word of the Pharaoh. You are crazy and ugly.
Where am I?
I'd never have thought there were golems back in your day.
Of course there were. I invented them. How could we possibly have erected the pyramids without giant living stone statues? With ropes, sledges, and a lot of muscle power?
Whenever I hear a golem story, it always ends in catastrophe.
Oh, shush. If you deploy them wisely and in moderation, then nothing bad will happen. Our
sure.
flowering lordum ipsum out there is living proof of that.
Oh yes, the sea that doesn't exist anymore. And the whole the pyramids couldn't possibly have been built by people. This reminds me of ancient aliens. And people are like, yeah, people in the past couldn't possibly have been smart enough to solve these problems. It must have been aliens.
The Book of the Dead. You've got it, I need it.
What exactly are you trying to tell me?
Don't you think you owe me something?
Owe you something?
You'd never have got in here without me. I opened the pyramid. I opened the gate to the burial chamber with my friends. I even carried you around on my back half the time.
Do we know each other?
Oh, this is infuriating. Hellboy, welcome in, welcome in. Cheese to you too. It's been a while, hasn't it, since I've been alive, but life stuff, work stuff. It's just been a lot. I'm doing alright. My back hurts a bit, but what can you do? That's just life with chronic pain. Body just decides one bit at a time to dissolve on you. Hello, Kit. I am drinking orange juice right now. I think it might be orange and mango, maybe, possibly. I'm sure it's definitely orange. Or orange and pineapple. I don't know, I just picked up the orange coloured juice and diluted. Yes, I think. I don't know. We have two juices in this house. One is purple and one is orange. Usually the orange one is orange flavored, at least in part. Onto the back pain thing, though, that's my own fault because I did gardening and then I went hiking in 2 consecutive days, and my body just can't do that anymore.
What are these balls in the board all about?
This is the Nim game. My favorite. I'm unbeatable.
Really? How do you play?
Well, one has to... Yes, exactly. Each of us takes turns to remove any number of marbles from the board, but only marbles from one plane of the pyramid. And whoever takes the last marble loses. Do you want to play?
Yes, but I don't think I understand this game. Let's see what the rules are again.
Can you explain the rules again?
Each of us takes turns removing any number of marbles from the board, but only marbles from one plane of the pyramid. And whoever takes the last marble loses.
So it's
Do
like
you want to play?
the opposite of Connect 4. But some of them have 3. I think that's it. I think that's how it works. Let's have a look. We'll start.
Right then. I'll start.
I'll take this one. No, that seems like a bad choice. I'll take this one. How do we move it? Ah, yes. He took that one. So if I took that one, then he would take that one. So we probably want to take... If we take this one, he'll take that one. So we probably want to take this one. And he took that one, so... I mean, we don't want to be the last one to take something. So... Oh my god, my brain. I'm thinking about... Thinking about noughts and crosses rules, and it's the opposite of noughts and crosses rules. You don't want to be the one that completes it. So if we take this one, and then take that one, so we can't take that one. We can't take. We can take this one. Took that one, and those are both the last one in this one. That's the last one in this one. So we want to take this one, question mark. Oh, so we oh, it's this way. And then this way, maybe? Take this one. Oh, so it's only sideways? But he took 2.
Well, I've won.
But only because you were lucky.
That's not luck. That is strategy. Superior intellectual stuff. You want to play again?
Oh, he took that one. We'll take this one. Why is he taking 2? Can we take 2? Apparently we can take 2. Oh, you can take 2 in a row. So...
Well, I've
I don't
won.
understand these rules.
But only because you were lucky.
That's not luck. That is strategy. Superior intellectual stuff. You want to play again?
This is why I'm bad at all things that regard stress.
Right then. I'll start.
I do not understand stress. Stress. I don't understand stress. I also don't understand chess. How does that even make sense that I'm confused those two? I'm glad that you're looking for words, speech, English. I'm glad that you're feeling a bit better and that you're looking for like professional support. I'm very proud of you. I know it's really stressful to like get it set up and find it, and ooh, sorry, I just properly smacked the mic with my hand right there. And I've lost all sense of what I was talking about. I'm really sorry for my inability to string a sentence together today. I don't know what's happening. You know, apparently, how many can we just take all of them? We need to find a way. This involves actually using the brain, unfortunately.
But only because you were lucky.
That's not luck. That is strategy. Superior intellectual stuff. You want to play again?
Right then. I'll start.
Oh my god. How many just take? 5. We can take 3, and then he'll take 3, and then we take 1. Then he takes 1. Unless he takes 3. It's safer to take 3. He took 2. And then we're stuck with 1 again.
Well, I've won.
But only because you were lucky.
That's not luck. That is strategy. Superior intellectual stuff. You want to play again?
I think the cardboard dragon costume sounds cool. Okay, thank you for the sub. You really don't have to. I don't know why. Oh, it is working. It is working. I forgot about Streamslay. I really need to fix them. Though they're all kind of placeholdery. But there's so many animated things I need to make right now, and stressful. Anyway, I think cardboard, they are lame. Ads are very lame. Especially when you get the same ones every time. Brain. This is me trying to call forth thoughts. Brain, tell me what to do. Cardboard dragon sounds cool, is what I'm trying to say. I can't believe we're losing a game.
Off we go. You
to
start.
a mummy with memory issues. He took 1. We need to not get trapped with 1 left. He takes 3. I take 1. He takes 1. If I take 2, he'll take 1, and then we're stuck again. If I take 1, he'll take 2, and then I'll have 1 left again. Let's just take 1. Yeah, he took 2, and then we took 1.
Well, I've won.
But only because you were lucky.
That's not luck.
That's
You want
rude.
to...
We need to understand this game better than I do right now. We'll start.
Right then. I'll start.
You can let him start first. Oh, you can start first. So if, if you feel like you understand this game better than I do, feel free to give me advice. Because I don't think my brain is in its best state right now. There's 16 altogether. It's beneficial to have more left. I do not understand this strategy. We'll take 2. He takes 2. And I'll take 1 here. He takes 1. I'll take this one. He takes 1. I take 2. He takes 1. Oh, I got excited for no reason. Here's me thinking that I had my like brain like just on fire. Apparently not. Very apparently not. My brain was on fire in a different way. Oh, here we go. We're losing again. Is there a way of cheating?
I've won.
But only because you were lucky.
That's not... You want...
Sure. Ivo, how about you have a little look around the place while the Pharaoh and I are busy with the game?
Good idea.
I guess. I don't think Ivo will fit through here right now. We're
Not so long as Nate is playing.
kind of heavily pregnant right now.
If we leave here without that idiot, there'll be terrible consequences. I'm sure of it. Players of the Nim game take turns to remove as many marbles from the board as they like, but only from one row. Whoever takes the last marble has lost. The statue guards the tomb's contents, obeying only the Pharaoh. As soon as anyone gets close to the Book of the Dead, it watches you.
The Book of the Dead. Can we just steal it while he's busy playing the game?
We can't get the Book of the Dead by force, but we do need it.
Can we not just pinch it?
Hey, Critter, everything okay? That's what I like to hear. Can you carry on with this, Critter?
Critters. Just everything. Reminds me of the Muppets. Reminds me of the Muppets from apparently we also can't leave without Nate. Someone P12. Someone knows how to fix it. Can critter steal it? No? What's down here? Sarcophagus. Books. I'm pretty sure the calling the sarcophagus a box is really funny. Look at it.
Even for an experienced archaeologist and treasure hunter like MacGuffin, it would have been remarkable to find a living mummy. I can't blame Tut Tut for going with him. It must have been lonely lying in the dark.
It probably was. Imagine that. Being like a zombie mummy. Why am I talking about zombies when mummies are literally a thing that exists in horror? And real life, but in horror movies, there's like a living undead. My brain's just like, zombie. But imagine being a mummy and just having to lie in a sarcophagus for like 3,000 years.
The statue guards the tomb's contents. As soon
We talked about that. I imagine we're supposed to have like thought of something, or maybe it's saying only take 2. Curious.
Well, I've won.
But only because you were lucky.
That's not luck. That is strategy. Superior intellectual stuff. You want to play again?
Let's see. I am tempted to look up a walk. I have to. Okay.
Off we go. You start.
Take all the balls from roll 2. Take the leftmost ball from row 4. Done. Leftmost ball from row 4. Take the leftmost ball from row 4. Take the leftmost ball from row 4. Take 2 balls. Thank you.
That is... No.
It would have been that.
Come on, you have to take a marble.
Not above G.
But that would mean I have lost?
Yep, that's exactly what it would mean.
Pharaoh lost?
I never lose.
It certainly would be better that way. What would your people say if the godlike Pharaoh were to lose against a mere mortal?
They must never find out.
We're blackmailing.
You could bribe me with something.
Yes, or I could have you squashed by my golem.
A bribe? Excellent idea.
Aha! Of course. I just came up with that. What would you like?
Sorry,
The
I'm
Book of the
allergic
Dead?
to being squashed.
It's
by
yours. In exchange, you won't tell anyone that I watched the temple virgins when they were changing.
Agreed.
Perv. We found another perv. First it was the mirror perv, and now it's an undead old dude.
Ivo?
Yes?
See you later.
Okay, see ya.
I'm trying to pick this up.
The Book of the Dead. So what now?
Just missing the compass now.
To the Red Pirate.
And back we go. Then we go here. I imagine it's not comfortable for anyone. Goodbye, Lorem Ipsum. Do we have to put everybody on pod manually? I don't think so, but like I'm worried. I have to get everyone on. And then I forgot that she has these. And it has these. Right, map. We got 2 guitars.
Cast off.
Land of the pirates. Floating island.
It's not safe for you on the island. Van Buren could return.
In that case, it won't be safe for you either.
Yes, but it's not just about yourself now.
Oh well, okay. Call if you need me.
I will.
Look at it. Look how horrifically pinkified it's been. Look how disturbing the flowers are. Look at this, totally not my neighbor Toradora. Totally not an off-brand my neighbor Toradora. And look at this, totally not Blue's Clues Blues. And this weird strawberry chicken. And a depressed monkey.
That thug bolted the gate after he threw me out.
Oh no.
Just look at that. Thinks he's something special just because he beat up a fully grown man.
How dare you think you're special? Beating up someone 4 times the size of you. Oh, here's the bird.
That's some transformation. There must be powerful magic at work.
Oh, that's the hippogriff poo that he did earlier.
Not only is she blessed with an appetite, she's also got fantastic digestion. No, I'm gonna be strong. For now.
But I wanna steal them. Oh, this is the mirror perv. I hate this room so much.
Perhaps you could help me again?
Shush! This is a really good bit.
Apparently, we can't talk to him, so we're leaving. Guess we're gonna break in.
A quite fierce, grim-looking ape is preventing that.
Seeds. Anyone? Anyone want seeds? Critical? No. Yeah. Hey.
Gotcha! Boom!
Boom.
The Mary is not a battleship. It's a cargo ship that's been converted into a pleasure steamer. Not for the first time, either. The Mary is not a battleship. It's a cargo ship that's been converted into a pleasure steamer. She's still capable of defending herself when attacked, though.
Let's complain to Mary.
The Mary's watching me when she thinks I'm not looking. I suspect she still doesn't believe that I didn't betray Nate. I'm looking fatter and fatter by the hour. Make it stop.
She was cursed with pregnancy.
We elves don't use makeup. And if some of us weren't so self-conscious about our big ears, there wouldn't be any cosmetic mages either.
Cosmetic mage. Sounds cool.
I did tidy up in here once, and I wasn't thanked for it. He'll just have to find his way through this chaos on his own.
Maybe it's organised.
There's a
chaos.
huge selection of dressing up clothes in the wardrobe. I don't, however, think it's going to help me right now. Not with my stomach like this.
Has anyone seen Stardust? In Stardust, there's a like steampunk flying pirate guy who collects lightning, and he has like a big dress up wardrobe, and it reminds me of that every time I see this part. I mean, that's not on
Elf
you.
ships are powered by the wind, and every now and then by magic when there isn't any.
Magic wind. This is a hunt. Just drive away without it.
Nate can't put a foot wrong as far as Mary's concerned. She just obeys him, even when he doesn't have a clue about airships.
I think Mary just does whatever she wants. We need Ned to come back. I forgot to do something, I just remembered. I need to give him this.
Thank you.
Now we can do the thing. And we need to use this thing that looks like a dishwashing tablet. Stop time. I like how it stops time, but it doesn't stop the firefly.
He's got the key, but I don't want to get into a fight with him.
Does it only stop time for a tiny bite?
Is this what you're looking for? I would think again if I were you. Think about it. How did I get the key? With magic. Look what magic can do. Do you want to be stuck in a pink tutu and forced to be Chantel's playmate? Run!
Chantel's.
I'll give you 10 seconds head start.
Chantel's the little girl that's just causing all these issues.
It's me again.
Don't move. How did you get past the ape?
Maybe the invisible powers helped me.
Take that back.
Nice and easy now. I don't want any trouble, and you've still got the head. I just wanted to hang out with my old friends. Right, guys?
Okay, okay. They're all I've got left.
Alright, I think we need to be closer first. And we need to like...
Did William just move?
Huh? Dunno. Did he?
Why shouldn't he? Living friends. Friends living. Friends move, right?
Yeah? Are you okay?
He did move.
Who moved?
William, he wants to tell me something.
You mean that stone statue wants to tell you something? This could turn out badly for you.
Badly?
Yeah, you turned him into stone, right? Perhaps him and the others didn't really like that. And how are you going to protect yourself? They're stone already.
Oh,
It's like the ancients
I
of
won't
Doctor
let them
Who.
out of my sight.
Don't blink.
It probably is a reference to the angels from Doctor Who. Though.
Time to have some fun.
I'm glad for the time lapse.
No, no! What do you want from me?
They want to give you another chance to become a decent human being. They demand you give me the compass that you promised me. They want to kill you, run. I'd say this one.
They want you to give me the compass you promised me.
I didn't give you the pirate's word of honor.
Perhaps you can discuss that with the statues.
No! Take the damn compass. You're all mad in here.
The way he runs.
That worked better than I dared hope.
No, we get the compass.
The spirit compass. Now we've got the Book of the Dead, the compass, and the Spark of Life. Everything we need to bring Alistair back. To the Oracle!
Gulasam, Erith, Barium, Eccentric.
Good. And now the spark of life.
Right now we're trying to bring a mage's soul back to his human body because it's stuck in a frog. That's what everything we just did was for.
It didn't work.
What happened?
Archmage Alistair!
Why am I a frog?
Yeah, why is he still a frog?
We've brought his spirit back into this world. Turning him human again was never part of the deal.
But
There is a simple way to change a frog back into a human being. It just needs to be kissed by a virgin princess.
where are we going to find one of them?
Oh, thank you.
But I don't understand. Why is Ivo pregnant?
The artifact.
Huh?
The artifact of divine fate can fulfill any wish, and Ivo carried it for a long time. If one spends enough time in the presence of such a powerful magical object, then the magic can linger. It keeps working, even when the object itself isn't there anymore.
Magical
But I didn't
radiation.
wish for a child.
I'm not saying you did.
Well, yes,
You did this to me? You wanted to start a family with me.
Yes, but I didn't know.
Awkward. Oh, this is now.
Ivo of the Woodland Realm, will you be my wife and spend the rest of your life with me?
Yes! Yes!
Congratulations to both of you.
Soon we'll be a real family. And we didn't even have to have that sex thing to do it.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Now, tell me, what has happened?
You were changed into a frog.
You were changed into a frog by the little Van Buren.
There was a golem and Monkus.
He tricked Wilbur, but you sorted out the golem in seconds, and Monkus wouldn't have been a problem for you either.
But then there was this incredible magical energy. It caught me completely by surprise.
That was the little brat. She'd got hold of Wilbur's wand, and because she's a descendant of the evil sorcerer that made the wand...
Wilbur's magic wand is the wand of... May the gods protect us.
She's transformed half of Seastone, and she's been here too. I've seen some wizardry in my life, but what this girl's been up to? Whoa, Nelly.
Where are Wilbur and Remy?
Oh, Nelly, indeed. Small problem. Remy's kind of dead.
I'm so sorry, Archmage, but Remy is dead. He was killed by a ghost.
He's... No, I can still feel him.
He died in Wilbur's arms, in the temple in which he found Wilbur's magic wand all those years ago.
Which temple is that?
I don't know exactly.
Just, you know.
Wilbur thought it was dedicated to some evil god. He called him the Nameless One.
The Nameless One.
So that's not very good.
Oh no.
Some sorcerers held rituals there and built a machine.
The wand. It went from the Van Burens to Wilbur via Remy, and then to the Van Buren girl. I should have examined it more closely.
Yeah, not the Nameless One. Totally just, you know. Just a nice guy. Just real nice guy. Totally not an evil god. Totally not problematic at all. We just don't call him by the name out of, you know, respect and that. Totally not because we're scared.
Are you feeling all right, Master Alistair?
I'm feeling very weak. I've spent days fighting to ensure that the connection between my spirit and this world wasn't severed.
Well, it's certainly good that you're back. There are a lot of strange things going on.
Wilbur is doing what Remy asked him. He's searching for a book which details how Van Buren's wand can be destroyed.
That wasn't Remy, and the book doesn't tell us how to destroy the wand either. The Van Buren brothers were... We have to stop Monkus and his mad scheme at all costs.
Monkus? Aren't the Van Burens the real problem? They're transforming the whole world bit by bit.
A world which will perish if Monkus gets his hands on the book from the Dark Woods. Quick, hand me my magic wand.
Well,
Well, now, your magic wand,
You haven't brought it with you, have you?
it must still be in Seastone.
We have to retrieve it immediately. Without it, I can't channel my powers. I feel weaker than ever.
I'll fire up the Mary. Let's go.
speed. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
Hi, Critter. We've turned the Archmage back to normal, and you won't believe it, but Ivo and me...
You tricked me! Where is the elf?
Hey, careful with that thing.
What's going on here?
Alistair? This time there'll be no way back!
Ivo!
Come on, Alistair! Or are you going to carry on hiding behind your friends?
Nate!
Ivo, you have to go, now.
No, I have to help him.
Uha, gulohahu.
Oh no.
Mommy, I've made it ever so pretty in there.
Don't worry, my darling. The nice Archmage hasn't got a wand, and he is weak.
The wand has to be destroyed. It will lead to untold suffering.
It is the key to power. My power.
Chantal, if we don't destroy the wand, then terrible things will happen.
Don't listen to him.
But it's mine, and I'm not doing anything terrible.
That's right, my little snuggle bunny.
Oh, yes. Your political power is more important than the end of the world.
This is not about you and your little coup d'etat, Mrs. Van Buren. There are other powers at work here, sinister powers.
Which you, of course, will be able to prevent if we let you go, right?
You don't understand. We are talking about the end of the world.
You'd say anything to save your neck, Alistair.
Let's not just flush Medusa just around everybody.
Put that head away. It's dangerous. There is no known cure for being turned to stone.
That's why no one will dare question my bid for power. The most powerful wand in the world and a head that turns any being of flesh and blood to stone. We have both of Avantasia's most powerful weapons in our hands. No one will be able to stop us.
You're right. This has to end here.
You want to stop us?
The power.
Shoot! We have won!
You have not won. I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Is he becoming a lich?
But this is all nonsense. If that's what happened, then I would be... No. What kind of a place do you think this is, Nate?
The butterflies from Ivor's
Ah!
Let me go!
You can't help him now.
But we can't just leave him behind.
We have to stop Monkus. Using the temple will open a door to the Nameless One's dungeon dimension.
I couldn't give a shit about this nameless one. I have to rescue my husband.
Ivo, he's out of our reach.
Is there no hope then?
Yes, there is. But if the wand does what it was created for, then it will mean the end of all hope. For Nate, for you, and for your child. If you want to rescue him, you have to go to Seastone.
What do I have to do?
I lied to Van Buren. I have no power anymore. It takes all my remaining strength to stay in the land of the living, but soon I will have to leave it. That is why it's up to all of you to stop Monkus. He must not be allowed to use the machine in the temple.
I will stop him.
Be careful. He is clever, powerful, and prepared to do anything. I will try to warn Wilbur in the Dark Woods. He's been conned and is playing right into the enemy's hands. I don't have much time left. Goodbye, Ivo.
But what shall I do?
The way he just spins.
Oh. I will come back as quickly as I can, and we shall be reunited, my love. Right now, our hope is in Seastone and with Wilbur in the Dark Woods.
I guess we're in the Dark Woods now.
Are you sure, Wilbur?
Yes. Some villager will know where old Van Buren lived, and maybe even where we can find the book.
Shouldn't I come with you?
If your feet hurt as much as mine do, then I don't want to do that to you. I won't be gone long. Will you please look after Timmy?
Don't worry, he's sleeping. When you get back, there'll be hot sausages waiting for you.
I can hardly wait. Like a graveyard.
Swords and potions.
There hasn't been a fire in that furnace for years. And considering how crooked it is, I should take care that it doesn't fall in on top of me. The house of a craftsman, it would appear. Wooden boards, bricks, and over there a bit of thatch and a few roof tiles. The craftsman must have left the house years ago. He'd be a busy man in the village these days.
What's the better is our friend, the zombie. He used to live there.
Someone still seems to be living here, though. That bedsheet hasn't been hanging there for long.
We're not going in the woods. That's how we get eaten by wolves.
Graveyards are pretty scary, even under normal circumstances. But this one, oh, it's extra spooky.
They probably...
I wonder why people in the far-flung villages can never put the gravestones and crosses in straight. Can't they use a square or level, or, just their eyes?
They do sink, though. The storms and stuff. Because of, like, obvious reasons, but, not uncommon.
The village looks pretty run down. Nothing but makeshift repairs everywhere, if any. It's hard to say how old the village is. Might have been here at the edge of the woods for hundreds of years. This is the only building in the village with a light on. Seems to be some kind of general store.
It's a type of general store in all RPGs and in like Dungeons and Dragons, where like you turn up somewhere and there's like one shop that sells everything.
Hello? Anyone home?
Go away! You're not having my head!
I don't want your head, I just want a bit of information.
Begone, headless horseman! You won't fool me!
He sounds like someone that I recognise, but I couldn't tell you the name of. Like a British comedian actor. Like, it very vividly reminds me of them, and I can't describe them in any way whatsoever or remember their name. Headless horseman. What kind of headless horseman? My name is Wilbur Weathervane. My name is Wilbur Weathervane. I mean you no harm. Open the door, then you'll see that I'm no danger to you. Let's introduce ourselves.
My name is Wilbur Weathervane. I'm a gnome, live in Seastone. I just want to ask you a few questions.
Oh, yeah, of course. A gnome from Seastone walks into the dark woods on his own and just wants to ask a few questions. Oh, yeah.
I am not alone. I'm with a living skeleton, a zombie, a robot, and a talking rat. There's really no reason to be worried.
Enough! Begone, demon!
Explain this headless horseman.
Hey, there's a headless horseman out here.
Oh, yeah, as if you didn't know that. He's hunting me. He wants my head so he can put it on his own shoulders.
How does that work?
Are you sure it wants your head? Or just anyone's head? I mean, what do you think he'd do if he saw a gnome with a fine big head?
Just go away, you fiend.
Open the door and you'll see that I'm no danger.
Can we talk inside? Then we wouldn't have to shout.
Oh, now I get it. You're the devil. You can't enter my shop without me inviting you, no?
That's vampires.
I'm not the devil. Promise.
Yeah, the devil's second best trick is making you believe he's not the devil.
What's this first?
That's ridiculous. I'm going to open the door now.
Wasn't even locked. Imagine being that scared and not even looking at the door.
Die, monster!
Hey, you could have hit me.
Don't move!
Aren't you supposed to say, don't move first and then shoot?
Oh. No psychokinetic energy. You're not magic.
Ah, thank you for reminding me.
Who are you? What do you want here?
Are we looking for something or are we finding about the shop?
Excuse me, your name is?
Whale. Tim Whale.
And you own the shop?
Oh, yes, sir, yes. And I'm the mayor of this beautiful village. And the priest, the fireman, the landlord, the coachman, and the smith. I also teach netball.
Ooh, sounds like you're a busy man.
Has its perks. We usually reach a swift consensus in council meetings. Hey, maybe you'd like to move to Somberville. I can offer you the post of bailiff.
I'm not staying here for any longer than necessary.
The nameless terror lurking in the woods, right? I can't blame you, no.
I keep getting distracted by the arm.
As I said, my name is Weathervane, Wilbur Weathervane. I'm searching for information about a certain Van Buren. He must have lived there quite a while ago.
The sorcerer! Evil character. Oh, you shouldn't get involved with people like that.
He's not still alive, is he?
No, he's been dead for more than 30 years. I remember how the grown-ups marched up to the castle with pitchforks and torches. Really traditional-like. Well, in retrospect, if they hadn't killed him, we might not have been cursed.
Oh no. A curse. Let's find out about the curse first.
Van Buren cursed you?
The whole village? Everyone knew he was doing unholy experiments in his castle, but in principle we got on all right with each other. I mean, we'd never have stormed his castle if the paladins and the mages hadn't spurred us on. They said it was our duty to help them against evil.
They must have been the same as those who were fighting the cult of the Nameless One.
Whoever they were. They disappeared once the sorcerer was dead and left us to deal with the curse on our own.
Sounds very much like a D&D pie. What does the curse do?
The curse makes people disappear.
Not exactly. This has always been a special place, you know? I mean, for example, it's always night here and the moon is always full. The woods and the mountains confuse the senses, things like that. You could say the people in this region are used to quite a lot. But after the sorcerer was killed, oh, it was different.
The Headless Horseman?
Oh, not just him. Others too. Repulsive creatures. They come from the woods and hunt us. One after the other was snatched and dragged into the woods. I'm the only one left.
Oh no. I was going to say something, I can't remember what it is. Reminds me of, if you've ever read Dracula, it reminds me of the descriptions at the beginning of the book. It's always night here?
It's always night here in the village. That's just crazy.
And why is that crazy? In other places, it's always summer. Summer up north, there's an island where it always rains. Here, it's always night. Oh, some people come to the region especially, just like how others move to warmer climes. I mean, for example, a gentleman moved into the castle some years ago. A count, in fact. He doesn't seem to have a problem with it always being night. And a full moon.
And Dracula. Is this just the town from Twilight where all the vampires move to? Because it's just like
The castle up on the mountain over there. That's where the sorcerer lived.
Yeah, that's where he lived. And that's where he died.
Then that's where I have to go.
Good luck. You'll never find the way through the mountains.
Fancy showing me?
You mean leave my shop? While the Headless Horseman is out there waiting for me? Oh, never. I'm the very last one who still lives in this village. Oh, some fled, but most... Oh, when I die, the village dies. Yeah, and what would my forefathers say about that, eh?
you have forefathers. Sorry, terrible joke.
As mayor, I'm sure you've a plan how to stop the Headless Horseman, right?
Oh, of course, yeah. I've sent a bounty hunter after him, yeah.
That could prove difficult to achieve, for several reasons.
Oh, maybe you want to try your luck.
No, I'm not a bounty hunter, and also I don't have the time. I've got to find a book so I can destroy a magic wand.
Oh, well, if that's more important than saving Somberville from extinction, then go ahead. Yeah.
Thanks for your help. We'll be leaving for the castle early tomorrow.
There is, of course, a problem.
What? Knowing when tomorrow is?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking more about the hidden ravines, razor-sharp rocks, wobbly cliff ledges, and secret paths. Easy. You can't reach the castle if you don't know the way.
Ah, I know how this works. I have to reach the castle on a matter of utmost urgency, and you're the only one that can help. And you just happen to have a problem with the Headless Horseman. But you know what? Not this time. Because if I let myself be distracted from my actual task, something bad will happen to one of my friends. I have a clear goal, and I grew up in the mountains. I'll find the way without any help. Good day. Good night.
We refuse side quests.
Now that I'm not a mage anymore, perhaps I should try to become a powerful warrior. I think I'd look quite good in some armor like that.
We've changed class. Oh my god, that took me so long to say.
That must be from something like a wild boar sheep cow. Maybe Mr. Whale would be a bit less scared if he didn't surround himself with such creepy things.
It reminds me of the... I don't know if anyone's seen The Black Cauldron by Disney. But, oh my god, he scared me for a second there. The Horned King in it is like the most terrifying thing. And I literally can't watch that movie to this day because it scares me too much. But it reminds me of the Horned King from it.
I guess the barrel is full of some kind of acid or holy water, or something else that the mayor thinks will protect him from intruders.
Might just be wine. It's just real sticky.
I don't think the shop is doing well. Sure, a motley selection of armor, weaponry, food, and magic posters always tends to work. But if the shop is stuck out in the middle of nowhere and no one is sending heroes to the area, then who is going to buy all this stuff? The shelves seem to be some kind of catch-all for things even the most optimistic shop owner couldn't hope to sell quickly. If I had more time, I'd love to rummage. I love this kind of stuff. I don't think the shop is doing well. Sure, but if the...
I thought it was a Palantir. It might just be a crystal ball. There's a shelf related. Shelf related.
What's this here? Metal underwear?
That's a heavy warrior set, level 90.
Hey, what?
It's the same as the one next to it, but this one's for female warriors.
This one here, and that. And you want to tell me that these suits of armour are on a par with each other?
Yep. Heavy plate armour offers ideal protection from all kinds of weapons.
But it's covered in holes, completely see-through. One sword thrust through the torso and...
I've been selling armour for 20 years, and my father before me, and my grandfather before him. Are you trying to tell me you know more about heavy plate armour than I do?
No, of course not.
Yes, we are.
Impressive armour. Only the shoulders appear a little impractical.
It's very
The shoulders give you armour plus 22 and agility plus 9.
Why would ridiculous shoulder plates improve agility? Wouldn't they actually restrict movement?
Well, that would be unfair. Warriors already have very low agility to start with, lower than rogues, for example.
Ah, but can't warriors also be rogues too? I mean, if a warrior, for instance, fights unfairly or cheats at dice.
A warrior who's also a rogue? Well, how's that supposed to work? How would I know if I'm allowed to sell him the plate armour or not? Rogues are only allowed to wear leather armour. And perhaps a coat of mail. Just like hunters. Yeah.
Ah, right, I get it. To prevent the armour from squeaking and frightening away animals.
I just realised that this is a WoW. A WoW parody. Right now. What with the pauldrons that are incredibly big. To and with him being called a whale.
You can see that he's been living in fear for a long time. Poor guy. However, if he doesn't want to help me, I'm not going to try and convince him. I'm sure we'll find a way through the mountains, with or without him. That over there, that's a magic circle on the ground, isn't it?
Do you know anything about dispelling ghosts?
A bit. Doesn't the ghost have to be in the magic circle, rather than the person who is trying to cast the spell on the ghost?
If you can trap ghosts in a thing like this, then surely you can lock them out too. The circle is my last line of defence in case the salt in front of the windows and doors doesn't stand firm. Yeah.
The beings from the woods, are they ghosts then?
Oh, there are all kinds of things living there. Why not ghosts too? Better safe than sorry.
The paranoia.
I'm not sure this would really keep a ghost at bay.
Oh, so you're a ghost expert then, eh? Have you spent your entire life in a cursed village? The only one left after everyone else is long gone? Have you? Even old Reverend Sidow, who apparently knew everything about evil. Have you?
Sorry?
Is he looking under the chair? I think we looked at everything here. Oh no. Didn't look at the
crossbow is a devastatingly effective weapon. At least it is, if you manage to hit something.
Hey, I just sell the weapons. I don't know how to use them.
Statistically, if you have a crossbow in the house, you're more likely to shoot yourself than a burglar.
Well, statistics are made by people who don't live in a cursed village.
I imagine crossbows are very heavy.
I've never seen so many locks, chains, and magic spells on a single door. And the crossbow bolts indicate that a very, very nervous person lives here. Whoa! Does the weather always change so fast here?
The Headless Horseman! He's coming!
That's what you thought when I stood outside the door.
Look here! Psychokinetic energy is almost off the scale!
I'm a qualified mage, but what exactly is that?
Skipped a few classes, did you? The PKE shows whether ghosts, demons, evil powers are nearby. It is the Headless Horseman, I guarantee it.
And I must go to my friends immediately.
Stop! Did you hear what I said? There's a Headless Horseman out there.
And my friends.
Stop! Don't move, or I'll shoot.
Apparently it's unloaded. Do it, I've already seen how bad you are at shooting, and the ghost behind you. You should both calm down.
How? There's no bolt in the crossbow. It's not loaded. Hello?
It's him.
Who's there? Nate! Put that thing away. What happened? Where are the others? I don't understand.
A woodcut cutting wood, a knight with a sword, a skeleton with a pickaxe.
A woodcutter cutting wood? There was a knight with a sword? Okay, there was a knight and anything else?
A monster, a disfigured squire, an eagle, a dog, a knight with his dog.
A dog? A knight who was taking his dog for a walk.
Monster?
Monster? There was a knight and a monster? A dragon? Or a lion?
A werewolf?
A knight and a werewolf? What do they do? What happened to the others?
Timmy's head fell off. Esther's head fell off. Gulliver lost his head.
Oh, I get it. Gulliver has lost his head. Phew.
One of your friends was beheaded and you're relieved?
Well, better Gulliver than one of the others, don't you think?
What?
What's up with Timmy?
Barrels, dwarfs and barrels.
Esther, your mother, she panicked and ran away? Where to? Did she have Timmy with her? Towards the woods? Esther ran into the woods.
What? Then she's lost?
No, she's not. Come on, Nate, we're going to go see Gulliver. Then we'll find Timmy and your mother.
You can't go out there.
We'll let you know if we meet any headless horsemen. Ah!
Don't move.
Did someone call for a bounty hunter?
Ah, it's the bounty hunter from before.
And just as our little friend was about to go out there, you came in.
All right. I'll go into the woods and polish off any headless horsemen, robber knights, and werewolves that cross my path.
There's a little rat and a zombie too.
No problem. If we can agree on a price, I'll take care of them too.
No.
No! They're our friends. Do not kill the zombie and the rat.
That's fine too. I'll just keep an eye out for them, free of charge.
I just realised I suddenly remember this part very intensely.
How are you going to do that? What's your plan?
Seek and destroy.
I only see two problems there then. First, the seeking, and second, the destroying.
He's right. The woods confuse the senses. They are devious and evil. The source of the evil is in the heart of the wood. There's a clearing there with an old tree in the middle. Under the tree is a cave. That's where they live. All of those who have brought so much suffering to our village.
Not for much longer.
Who are you? Do you have any experience with this kind of thing? I'd come to you if this is all the help you can get.
I should come with you. Our chances of success are better with two of us out there.
The last time I worked in a team, I got a wooden plank to the head.
Oh, Chris.
Then you had the wrong partners. I had great partners. Ivo, Captain...
I work alone. Have the gold ready. It won't take long.
Oh, very self-confident. Like all the others.
The others?
Do you think he's the first one to try to solve the mystery of the evil in the woods? Oh, I've stopped counting. Some may have found it, but none of them returned.
Come on, Nate. We shouldn't rely on the bounty hunter to find our friends. Back to camp.
Off we go.
Be careful.
Take it easy, buddy. I'm here. Be good and sit down by the fire. By the fire, not in the fire.
At least you're not attached to it to feel a bit.
What happened? Nate said something about a knight and a werewolf.
It was terrible. I'd nodded off and suddenly I heard my cream bun scream. I jumped up, ready to protect her. Then there was a flash of lightning which illuminated the gleaming figure of a knight, a paladin to be precise.
And then?
My honey blossom was out of her mind with fear. She ran into the woods, away from the paladin. I was going to run after her, but when the lightning struck again, there was a werewolf standing there. Nate screamed, Esther screamed. I tripped and lost my head. I called to Nate to run and get help from the village. The werewolf came towards me and I was certain I was done for. My body tried to defend me, but he had orientation problems. But then the lightning struck again, very close by. The wolf was startled and ran after the others into the woods.
Maybe the wolf was just trying to help. You never know. Friendly neighborhood werewolf. Just dealing with prejudice. Just dealing with everyone's issues. Living in a weird, always night place. Like a gothic horror novel. Just trying to live that werewolf dream.
They're fine. I mean, nothing must be allowed to happen to them.
They went into the woods unhurt, but those creatures were hot on their heels.
I couldn't take it if Timmy... They're fine. We just need to get them back first.
Yes, nothing can ever happen to Timmy. Must protect Timothy.
The mayor talked about the heart of the wood. He's pretty certain that's the source of the evil.
But why do you think Esther and Timmy have ended up there of all places?
I don't know. Just a feeling. People have been disappearing here for centuries. I think they were lured into the woods or, like Esther, driven. If we want to get them both back, we'll have to uncover the secret of the wood.
What's the betting? It's this huge tree. Oh, this weird glowy thing.
The Sorcerer Van Buren spent his last years in that castle. Pretty sure the book we're looking for will be somewhere there.
I'm not interested in the book. I want my sweetie pie back.
If we defeat the evil in the woods, we'll get Esther back, and the mayor will show us a safe way through the mountains.
Well then, let's go.
Right, I'm going to go and look for the two of them. You hold the fort here.
I'm not staying here. I'm going to help.
That's exactly what you are doing by letting Nate repair you and being my advisor. And maybe you two could make things to help me along the way. You're both much more skilled than I am.
But my wife is out there.
And your son is here. Do you want to leave him here alone? Or take him out into the evil woods?
But... all right. Bring back my cherry blossom and just say the word and I'll be at your side.
I know. I'd better start by searching for clues and information. I need to know what I'm dealing with.
They're going to be our cue and fix our problems for us.
I think Nate has been putting a few more logs on the fire since the attack. And it still doesn't radiate a real sense of security.
Spooky fire.
We walked all the way from Seastock. We feared that Councillor Van Buren might be watching them. It was an arduous journey, but we were well supplied. Food, water, warm blankets. Esther organised everything.
Krista's the best.
We found everything just the way it is. A few stones laid out in a circle on a sandy area, no trees close by. A perfectly built... Then again, what does it say about a village when travellers would rather stay outside the village than rent a room there?
True. Spooky village.
Esther looked after Timmy with such kindness. Ever since Remy's death, he has been quite changed. He was always so adventurous before. After we left Seastone, he spent most of the time tucked away in Esther's coat pocket. Even the slightest sound made him jump. And now, monsters and werewolves, oh, poor fellow. The wool blanket is old and has been darned several times. I'm sure it came from the rubbish heap under Seastone. Still, it'll keep you warm and won't go all kaflooey.
What's kaflooey? Or maybe it won't set on fire. I don't know.
A bit of fur. Could belong to the werewolf.
I just clicked to get back to it. I didn't mean to do that. Let's have a look.
The sorcerer Van Buren spent his last years in the castle. He didn't trust his brother, and he wrote down a means of destroying his brother's powerful wand. As soon as we've rescued Timmy and Esther, we'll find a way to reach the castle, with or without the mayor's help. Footprints. I'm no expert, but I'd say that these are Esther's footprints. They lead towards the woods, which would tally with what Gulliver said. Traces of both the werewolf and of Esther, but none of the paladin.
I wonder why. Maybe the paladin was the werewolf. Shock and horror.
This would be a perfect place to grill a sausage. Not as hot as an open fire, but still hot enough.
Look at it. Ah.
What's that in the sand there? Looks like a thick-walled stone goblet, just like dwarves use. Those things would be too heavy for me to travel any long distances with, but the dwarves say that the stone goblets are fashioned to remind them of home. I'm afraid the dwarf who carried this goblet out here into the wilderness can't complain about my taking it anymore.
It's probably been eaten.
This goblet was filled with sand. Maybe I can use it for something sometime.
Now we got sand. Don't these look like teeth? Or is that just my ugly, active imagination? I guess we go back down.
Fired bricks for building houses. Presumably there's a source of clay close by.
I imagine. Can we not take a brick to throw? Bricks are just right throw it.
The church looks as if no one has been there in years. A ghost church. Not like a church for ghosts. A church for humans. Nothing to do with the spiritual world at all. You know.
Ah, yes.
Just like all the buildings in the village. Deserted, spooky, and also somehow a little bit sad.
I like how wonky all house is that. Can you do anything?
It seems the mayor isn't just the mayor. Fireman, priest, coachman, and blacksmith. Looks like he's also forced into being his own washerwoman.
I mean, when there's no one else, you gotta do everything yourself.
The moment I saw the spooky woods, I just knew I'd end up going in there sooner or later. No matter how afraid I am, I'm sure Timmy and Esther will be even more afraid. Whew. So far, so good. The mayor said that the woods confuse the senses. I have to memorize the way back to the village. And I should try to stay quiet. There's a werewolf, a knight, and perhaps even a headless horseman running around out here.
What if they're all just the same person?
An axe! The wooden handle is all weathered and the iron head covered with a fine coat of rust. Must have been wedged in this tree a long time. Months, perhaps even years.
Yay, rusty axe.
The blade is still shiny, it looks reasonably sharp. The tree has kept it from rusting.
I didn't know trees could do that. I've got all these glowing mushrooms. My favourite type. There's 2 choices we've got left. Alright. And there's more choices a minute. Go back. I think this is a good place to stop for today. Let me just... Let me just move us back here. I wanna thank everybody that came here today. We'll pick up in the spooky forest sometime next week. On Saturday we're gonna do some sort of art stream. I don't know what yet. Maybe painting or drawing IRL. Before I fall asleep, let's everyone remember to wash those hands. Don't run with scissors. Look both ways before you cross the road. Just generally be generally be in generally safe. I see you later. Oh, I'm so tired. Bye bye.